Hi, I'm Jennifer Trevelyan and I'm doing 3 quick questions with Alan and Unwin. A Beautiful Family is, I would call it a coming-of-age mystery novel. It is set on the Kapiti coast of New Zealand in 1985, and it's the story of a long, hot summer that quickly becomes very complicated for our narrator, who is 10 years old. She meets a boy on the beach and they decide to try and solve a local mystery. But closer to home, her family seem to be falling apart, and she's the only one who has noticed that there's a man next door who's watching everything they do. I think I was inspired by my own childhood summers on the Kapiti coast. It's a really amazing landscape. It's quite wild, a little bit dangerous, which I like. I wanted to go back there and sort of escape to that time in my life, but then I wanted to make it a bit dark, which is what I do when I write. We did have a holiday in that exact place at that time, and there was a person who was a little bit creepy next door, and so that definitely inspired me. I think being 10 years old, it really stuck in my mind, whereas the interesting thing is the other members of my family don't really remember it, but I was really shocked because I was just so innocent and young. And I love that time when you're just before you sort of into this adult world and you're just on that precipice. It's a really interesting time. And then I was just running on fumes really, and nostalgia, and I let the plot sort of take me where it took me, and it was fantastic fun to write. Gosh, I have so much advice. How many hours have you got? It is really hard. It's a very lonely journey writing your first novel or novels, as was the case with me. I have several sitting in drawers because I was just teaching myself how to do it. And I think the important thing is to remember that that's okay. They don't all have to be the one great big novel that becomes a success. I did put the novel in a drawer. I had got really fed up with it. I'd lost perspective. I couldn't see the wood for the trees. Time away is actually really great. I seem to need quite a lot. I seem to need about 3 years to like my writing even a little bit. I'm a very doubtful writer, but that probably makes me better. So when I did finally pull the book out of the drawer, it was really kind of nothing to lose, a little bit of desperation. I was thinking, what would a confident person do? A confident person would send this book out and just let someone else decide if it's any good. And that's what I did.